EastEnders teen Avani Nandra Hart makes the huge decision to terminate her pregnancy next week without telling her grandmother Suki Ponisarunwin. When Ravi Gulata and Priya Nandra Hart learn their daughter has been hiding a Huggies secret, Joel Marshall discovers he was going to be a dad and Eve Ponisarunwin goes behind Suki's back. All hell breaks loose in the aftermath of Avani's choice. Eve is trying to persuade Suki to tell Avani's parents about the pregnancy, reveals Heather Peace, who plays Eve. It's always on Eve's mind and she thinks it's the right thing to do, but Suki keeps brushing her off. Struggling with morning sickness, Avani is desperate to act like a normal schoolgirl and is subdued and self-conscious at her mate Amy Mitchell's hot tub party. Fed up with having no fun, Avani reaches for an alcoholic drink, only to be caught in the act by her angry grandma. Suki goes in all guns blazing and drags Avani out of the party, shares Heather. This is a turning point for Eve, as she can see Avani just wants to be a teenager and perhaps Suki's plan isn't what she wants. Eve thinks they need to question if Avani still wants to go ahead with the pregnancy and give her baby to Suki. Avani storms off after Suki makes a scene, so Eve decides to go after her. Empathetic Eve has a word with the mum to be about her true feelings, and Avani finally explains that she wants a termination. It's a really emotional moment, says Heather. They are both really sad as they realize this is what needs to happen for Avani's well-being, and Eve must let go of the idea of her and Suki having a child. It's also difficult because Avani insists Eve keep this a secret from Suki, but Eve unselfishly puts what the impact might be on her life to one side to be there for Avani. The following day, Suki is suspicious when Eve and Avani are thick as thieves and make up a random reason about going somewhere together, hoping it's a plausible cover story for attending the clinic. Meanwhile, Suki stews on whether to tell Priya and Ravi that Avani is expecting. After some supportive words from Stacey Slater, she decides it's best to come clean and put them in the picture. Unfortunately, by the time find out, Avani has already had the termination, which also comes as a massive shock to Suki. But does Suki realize Eve was in on Avani's change of heart? Eve is dealing with things by compartmentalizing them, explains Heather. She is just focusing on Avani, but knows there will be a huge fallout from keeping this secret from everybody. Ravi and Priya process the news as it spreads across the square, and Joel is stunned by Avani's actions, particularly as this is the first he's heard about getting her pregnant. The livid lad confronts Avani for not involving him and almost comes to blows with Ravi, leading stepmom Vicky Fowler to try to defuse the tension. Will life ever be the same again?